I can do it.
The queen and king.
Yeah.
Yes. So, sorry.
It's the
Yeah,
feminine, so it's more fluid.
with the cursor, right? So the king and the queen. These archetypes are when you are fully centered. This is like centering on the being on the throne. And the verb that comes with this is to be. And I forgot to mention with the lovers archetype, the verb with the lovers is to feel. So we have to do, to think, to feel, and to be. So this is a quite easy one, but the most challenging one at the same time, because it's really being. And what the king and the queen, what they bring is integrity, order, and blessings. So it's kind of really sitting on the throne of your kingdom, bringing order in it, but not strict order, divine order, and fertility and blessings, blessing the people in your kingdom, you know. So if the king is too active, he becomes the tyrant. So he will say like, this is how it needs to be done. This is my order. You need to obey to the rules. That is the king when he's not really just being and trusting the divine order. If he is too few, if he's too passive, then he becomes the weakling. So this is the king that doesn't make any decision. He's actually like completely like, I don't know, like doesn't really take form, like to sit on his throne and to make decisions in the right way. Then the queen, but comes here a bit, so they're very similar, the king and queen archetype. The slight difference here with the queen is that there is also the nurturing mother aspect, the mother archetype role, which is also the feminine, which gets here merged together in the queen, in my model. So what you have here is the condescending protector. So this is when the queen wants to protect too much her kingdom. And so it becomes actually an overpowering. So it is a protective, it's a bit a rescuer in possibility management. It's this overprotecting, overbearing, and it becomes condescending actually. So it becomes actually very aggressive towards the people of the kingdom. And the passive pole is the distant mother. So this is like the mother that actually doesn't take real responsibility heart to heart. Is like, yeah, I know I have these responsibilities for fertility, nurture, order, but I can't be bothered less, you know. It's like very, a lot of mothers, I think our generation had a lot of mothers that were distant mothers or condescending protectors that were either, so again you have the play, the electrical current between the over because there's a certain insecurity or lack of balance, so it can go in either both poles of too much or too less, using that power. The same with the tyrant and the weakling. So the tyrant might be saying to some of his people, and then to some that he looks up, suddenly be the weakling and he cannot actually give any decision. So they always can, this current can always play out in both ways. So, but these are the poles. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.